I have seasonal affective disorder, otherwise known as SAD. And what it means is when it's not enough light, you get depressed. I know a lot of people in the state of Washington and Seattle where there's a lot of rain, there's higher levels of depression. And the point of it is when you have it, it absolutely saps all of the energy out of you, all of your desire, all your motivation. And my mom will often talk to me on the phone and I'll be crying and she'll say, "What's your weather?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's cloudy, but I'm sure that's not it." And she's like, "I'm sure that's what it is." But just so you understand, it takes everything in me to get up and just want to do things. When the past 2 weeks, we've had nothing but rain and clouds. And there's a purpose to this. It's nothing to do with Christine Bacon and her sad. It has been incessant rain and cloud and gloom. And I just want to jokingly, metaphorically shoot myself sometime. You're just like, oh, I just let it stop. And you don't always realize it, but you just have nothing in you. I don't practice my voice lessons, which is my favorite thing to do. And I know it intellectually. I know it intellectually, but I just can't make myself do it. I don't want to go to the gym. Have always run 6 miles a day. I've been cutting back a little bit lately for 6 days a week. And I don't want to go. I want to stay on the couch. And every now and then the sad wins. And I just skip the voice lessons, skip the getting out of the house, skip doing anything, skip the work. And you just cozy up in front of a fire and just stare at a television or something. But my intellectual side always reminds me that it's the sad. It says, "Christine, as hard as this may be, push through it. Push through it." Went to the gym today, even though I didn't want to. And I may not have worked as hard as I would have if the sun was shining, but I did something. I do the things. And eventually, I know, God willing, the clouds will go away. We're expecting another week of this nastiness. And I know in my heart that if I didn't do anything on the days that it was cloudy, I would be just an absolute marshmallow, out of shape, sad, non-motivated person who never got anything done. The mission God gave me wouldn't get done because I would just, and if I knew it was only going to rain one day, every now and then I'd be like, you know what? Take the day off, Christine. Just sit in front of the TV, wait for the sun, or wait for the clouds to pass. But because I know that it's a 2 or 3 week stretch, I can't let my life go for that long a period of time. And that's why there's this. And for those of you that don't have it, you just don't get it. You don't get it. It is just that hard. Some of you know people who are dealing with depression, and it is just that hard to make yourself do anything. All right, so that's enough of me. I wanted to say this to apply it towards marriage. I just had another client. I have them every day. And fortunately, the good part is I'm working with husbands and wives who at one point were separated or estranged or divorced, or the one spouse was having an affair, and they're working through it. And it is pure hell in the beginning. They just don't see anything good, but they know they want to make it work. But then there comes this stage, the stage where you just don't have anything and you just want the pain to be over and you just want your marriage back. You just want to smile and laugh. You just aren't sure it's going to work. And I look at those clients and I say, hold on. Don't let go. You just have to push past this phase. Hold on through the darkness. Because what often it takes is someone like me, someone on the outside, we can look at it and say, you guys, let me tell you how this is temporary. Let me tell you how this is a stage. Let me remind you from where you came and how it used to be, and remind you it's going to be great. There will be sun again. There will be laughter in your marriage. There will be joy. But there's nothing, well, maybe there's some things worse sometimes, like the actual day of the bomb drop. But when you're in the middle in this limbo stage where you've been working your butt off to try to get to a good place and you're just not sure yet, it hasn't flipped over to the other side of the mountain where it gets easy. You're getting really, really close to the top of the mountain where it's just about to flip over, and it's so hard. It's so hard. What I say and what I said to this client is the same as I said the one yesterday and day before is hold on. Let me remind you, this won't last forever, and you'll be so grateful when you do come out on the other side. It'll be as if sun just started shining on what has been a long, long season of darkness and sadness. Guys, most of us just need a cheerleader. You just need a Christine Bacon to remind you how far you've come, what your goal is, what you're working through, what you're working towards, and what joy there will be. It may not be easy. You may not have as much energy doing it as you will one day. Just keep showing up. Just keep doing the things. Just even if it's a phone call or text. Maybe in a sunny day, you could shoot out, 5 phone calls and 100 texts. And today, metaphorically, in this marriage crisis, you're only able to get out 1 phone call and maybe a text, maybe just a text. And then you put your phone down. But don't give up. You're moving slower during these dark seasons, but you're still going forward. Satan wants you to quit. He wants nothing more than you to quit and not ever see what would have been on the other side of that mountain when you look and it's sun and it's joy and flowers are blooming and it's just the greatness that God promised. This is only a season. Please trust me, it's only a season. Keep working, keep pushing. Give yourself breaks in the middle when you're just too tired. But do not stay immobile in repairing your marriage and repairing your relationship with your child or your sibling. Whatever it is that you're in the middle of fixing right now, just keep going. Don't give up. And I promise you, I'll look forward to hearing from you afterwards when you tell me things are so good now. I've gotten a couple calls, contacts from some past clients, and I think of one in particular who said, hey, Tori, that 1,000,000 marriages that you want to save, just put mine and my wife's on that one because, we're doing it. It's working. So it can work for you guys too. You just have to make it through the mess in the middle. All right. Now, if you need help because it's hard to understand that, look me up. We can work through this. I can show you from where you've come and I can point you towards where you need to go. And I can tell you about the successes that I see that you may not see. I'll give you the help you need. I'm Dr. Christine Bacon. Thanks for watching this Bacon Bit. And as always, remember to remember to live your life sunny side up.